Go on then, read us some Jesus.
The true glory of Jesus. 6 days later, Jesus took Peter and James and John. Oh, you were there as well, John.
I was there
with him. So like John's like, I think it's the parents who think they're trying to name their son John, so they'll be holy and quite normal, but it never works out, does it? Every John I know is a weirdo.
Yeah, I know. We can't help it, really.
My uncle's called John, and he's 45, and he thinks he's Bruce Lee when he's only a red belt. Weird bloke. I went to karate last night.
Oh, did you?
I'm starting karate.
Oh, well done.
Yeah. Well, it's actually called. It's called Kut. It's Kuk 1. It's Korean karate. It's rather good.
I've never heard anything like
it. Like all the other, but they're all weird. I walked in there, and there's a bloke here, and he's like 9 foot nothing. He's like a 6 down black belt or whatever it's called. And he's like, yes, because you have a black belt. They actually go higher than a black belt. Apparently, you go 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. I don't know what it goes up to. They're probably in the 6 down black belt, but it only
goes up to something.
Oh, it does.
Like
yeah.
12
and
down.
he's like, yeah.
Oh, he's asking you.
And he's like, no, and they walk in there, and you have to sort of kneel down in front of this photo of this Grand Master who invented this Kuk 1. And you have to you sort of kneel down. You go, Kuk 1, and all for about 10 minutes. All load of, and then you actually get to. Yeah, it's alright, I suppose.
Yeah, if you're into that. I did judo for 7 years of my life, so nothing new to me.
Yeah. This is better than judo because it's all like encompassing judo and karate, but judo is like defense and karate is like attack. But this is like defense
at my
and
judo
attack.
place, right? We used to get boxing gloves out.
Judo place was not a correct judo place.
No,
just like
we didn't do it. You know, actually in a session, we sort of did it for higher grades. We incorporated physical attacks and more, you know, wouldn't say more realistic events. We sort of incorporated it because you're not just going to throw someone on the floor if they've got a knife, are you?
Well, no.
Exactly. Well, so we incorporated a couple of different things into it.
Oh well. But you get to use swords in this. Well, not until you're black belt. But you get to use like bamboo sticks, swords, nunchucks, all stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
It's all quite good actually. Yeah. I probably won't carry it on because there's all this shit about I don't know, kneeling and meditating and like respecting the Grand Master and all of this.
Like the Holy Ark, the Masonic Order.
Yeah, and it's all. Yeah, and it's crap really, because all it is. Fair enough if we was in some grand wooden Korean hall, but all we are in some shitty little wet youth centre with some graffiti on the wall, an old broken old coffee machine in the corner, and an 8-year-old crying because he stubbed his toe, and another 42-year-old who think he's Bruce Lee when he's only got a white belt, you know, and there's me there. He was like the only normal one there, and that ain't saying a lot. The person who takes it think he's some mythical god who's in.
You're hardly normal.
No, exactly.
Otherwise,
I would not even call myself.
You'll be walking around saying swag and have like a swaggy haircut. You'd have all the bits shaved off at the side, and you'll absolutely idolise modern culture. That's normal nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah. When my normal is like this is who I am as a person. Sunday, I went to an art exhibition in London to see Rembrandt.
Rembrandt.
Rembrandt. And I find the Rembrandt, and I find enjoyment out of that. Why other people, don't get me wrong, might find interesting in sitting around in a car park in Tesco's smoking weed.
Yeah, same down
and
our
that's
end.
and that's classed as normal.
Yeah.
I would rather be not normal.
I've just been invited to the group called Anarchist Humour.
Fucking anarchist. God, I hate anarchists.
Wait, what was...
God, I
Here we go.
God hate.
Super fracked. Anarchists really need to organise. Wait a sec. Beer me? Can do. Dude, did you hear that? The government may shut down. That's an outrage. If I paid taxes, I'd be very angry right now. What? This is an anarchy club's dream. Complete lawlessness, utter chaos. It's time to rise up and stick it to the man. What will you do first? Well, I did call an organisational meeting, but all we did was get drunk. Anarchy sounds pretty awesome. I'm in.
What? They say anarchy a movement would never work.
Awesome. I'm in.
Because you couldn't organise anarchists because you wouldn't be an anarchist then. Because an anarchist is someone who does what he wants. So someone told you, be in London by 12 o'clock and we'll march in Parliament. If you're a true anarchist, you'll be like, fuck off, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking authority from you.
Exactly, mate. This is where anarchism and Anonymous and people like that are completely flawed. Even Anonymous has a leader. Someone who actually started the fire, so to speak, you know? And literally, the whole of the internet is literally leeching off of Anonymous. Like the first... Let me Google it, shall I? I'll Google for the first ever Anonymous member. Off we go. Crack my fingers. Oh yeah, off we go.
Cool. You actually crack your fingers?
Yeah. First ever anonymous social network, anonymous group. Become associated with hacktivists in 2008. Wow. Where are we? Where did you start then? 4chan raids. 2003 to 2007. The name Anonymous itself is inspired by the perceived anonymity what? Under which users post...
I'm not even going to attempt that word.
Nah, neither am I. Which users post images and comments on the internet. Usage of the term anonymous is a sense of a shared identity began on image boards, particularly the B board of 4chan. Dedicated to random content, a tag of anonymous is assigned to visitors who leave comments without identifying the audio. Oh, shut up. It was started on 4chan. No one knows who started it. Probably the Illuminati. Probably like, you know what? We're going to make some controlled opposition. And then they made anonymous.
Maybe, John.
Maybe.
Maybe it's your conspiracy mind working again. Which is good to have, but it can often blind you, make you look at things that aren't there.
Well, yeah, I know, but if you think about
it's a bit like schizophrenia.
I just made a conspiracy of a conspiracy right now, this second.
Yeah.
Which means if I drone it into our viewers more often enough, it will become fact.
I'll have to make one now, and right, here's my conspiracy. Right, right, here we go. The Jews are to blame for everything. I'll just put that out there.
We've already done that one. We've already done that one. There's a thing called
I'm not
I'm not
anti-Semitic.
The height of anti-Semitism, and you know the guy who started that. You wouldn't want to rewrite history now, would you, Callum? You're probably going to tell me that the Nazi death camps for Jews didn't exist now.
No, I'm pretty sure they did exist.
Oh, praise.
Well, I never seen any of them, but I'm not an idiot saying they probably didn't exist. But of course they existed.
Exactly.
But I haven't seen any of them. Because I wouldn't, because I wasn't born in that era. Or maybe I was.
Yeah, I remember this. Anonymous had a go at the Church of Scientology, didn't they?
Did it?
Yeah. I remember. I think I was kicking about the internet in about 2008. Probably not.
Yeah. I was probably
Right.
playing with Action Men in 2008.
Yeah, I was busy on the PlayStation playing
I don't know,
Little
what was I? Yeah, I don't know what I was doing in 2008 actually. No, I would be too old for Action Man. I would probably be playing like Halo 2 on Xbox.
Oh yeah, they're training you up to, training you up on Halo. What the hell is this?
Yeah.
The Ruger 10x22 earned its name from its ability to kill 22 people for every 10 shots fired. Gun sense. Are you on drugs? Liberal
No.
hippie queen. The Ruger 1022 earned its name from its ability to kill 22 people for every 10 shots fired. What a load of bullshit.
22 people.
Well, yeah, it is a very small caliber, you see. So it can quite happily fly through, again, the ballistics of it is pretty good. But when you hear it from liberal people like that, I remember the day I used to be a liberal. People used to make fun of me.
Yeah. I know, I think I've always been, and that's, I'm not, so when I was younger, I mean about, 8 or 9, I was probably a bit of a, to be honest.
You're a bit of a what? Hello? What were you?
Hello?
A bit of a what?
Fascist.
You were a bit of a fascist, Callum. Are you actually joking?
Yeah, when I was about, no, I'm not, when I was probably 8 or 9, and when I was young, and that's why I joined the army probably. So I like this military stuff.
Why? What made you do that then? Was it just,
I shoot tanks and being commanded.
Nah, that must have started somewhere. It probably started on Halo.
Yeah, but it's weird though. It's weird because I never come from a military family. But yeah, I always had this sense of, I should be in the military, I should be a soldier. But it was
Yeah.
never really my character. I was never really built as I'm fit and I was good at it. But it's not actually me as a person. I'm more, a bit like you, I think about stuff. I'm more,
Yeah, you have more morals than,
but-
say, mindless
Yeah.
killers.
yeah, I've got a conscience and I'm open-minded and I,
Exactly.
always like to think of a peaceful option and just being commanded to go around and be a terrorist in foreign lands.
But you probably would love to go over to, I know I would love to go to, Syria or Iraq and actually help the people on the ground, real people.
Yeah, do you know what? If I could,
whose lives
I would
are being
rather,
destroyed,
yeah, I'd rather fight on like the Peshmerga fighters or something like that than be with the British Army because, we all know what our government's plans are, and that's just to go along with the Yanks. When I'd rather actually serve with, if they're Muslims or not, and if they're if they're Muslims with a good cause, and they want a peaceful life where they can just farm, and I'd rather fight alongside them any day.
The idea is we stop bombing Muslims and then, they will eventually start to, kind of like the West.
I think what's happened in history is, like, we first had the Crusades against the Muslims, and then there was a period in which the Germans kept us busy for a while, and then when we sort of got rid of them again, and the Russians, sort of died out, and we went back to killing Muslims again. It's like the West has just got its
we needed a
fetish
new
about
enemy,
killing.
didn't we? To make
exactly.
the military-industrial system flourish as it is today.
Yeah.
Big
Problem is flags. It's all they are, flags.
upload this yellow modern culture, internet activists, and discussion. Okay.
Well, have you recorded another video? Have you?
Yes, I have.
We got 14 views on another one. Which might seem insignificant. I think it's our first video. Which might seem insignificant, but then 14 people, or let's say 12 people, let's take me and you out of the thing here, equation. But then 12 people will go off and tell their friends, and then their friends will tell their friends. And then sooner or later, we'll have an army.
It's a joke, isn't it?
And we'll march on Parliament and crown me king.
You'll just be the front page, Callum. You got the looks for it.
Yeah. No, you can be like the king of the Isle of Man or something like that. You can be king of that.
I'll go back to the Isle of Dogs where my Masonic roots are.
No, yeah. Fucking Masonic bastard. With your fucking buildings.
Cathedrals, my friend. Cathedrals.
No, it's not cathedrals because we all know Freemasons invented the scissor door. You know them doors at the front of West Suffolk College?
Oh, yes.
Which are like,
yes.
They are masonically designed things just interrupt and annoy the flow of life and just to piss everyone off. And so everyone get to a boiling point when they rise up against their government, take them out.
Next you'll
and
blame
then the Freemasons
the
will move in.
Pens and how many people have died from ballpoint pens. You'll start blaming the Jews now, won't you?
Yeah, should we? Let's start blaming the Jews. Fucking Jews with their ballpoint pens. How many death contracts over the years have been signed by a ballpoint pen? If the Jews wouldn't have invented them, then Hitler couldn't sign them off for concentration camps, could he? Even though he probably didn't even use a ballpoint pen, but...
No, he wouldn't have used a ballpoint pen, but... What did you say?
Should I ask him? He's here. Should I ask him? He's here right now.
Hey, Adolf!
Ja, 7-1 Ja, 7-5. What's that? 1-7-1. Oh, really? 1-4-7-1. 7-7-7-1. 1-2-3. Oh, yeah.
Cat caught smuggling phones into Russian prison. You are. Oh, you hear about this Rosetta mission? You know, they tried to land a bloody old spaceship on a meteor to see how human life started out.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. But...
yeah, because do you know what I think about it? Do you want to know what I think about it?
What? What?
Well, it's tough if you don't, because I'm going to tell you anyway. I think it's absolute fucking bullshit. An absolute waste of time.
What, space travel? And trying to find out how human life was created on Earth is complete bullshit.
Well, fair enough on this planet. Fair enough that everyone's got a house to go to, warm in front of them, can enjoy the pleasures of life, and then spend that money. But at the moment, it doesn't matter where we're coming from. At the moment, and where we are, millions of people been stuck in wars.
You keep dropping out, Callum, mate.
No, do I?
Yes, fucking annoying.
I know, these are words of wisdom.
It's like really
You're missing out on here.
Sentences. It's really getting on my shit now.
Oh, shit. Speaking of...
Oh, where was it? There's a video, and I can't remember the title of it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Nicolas Cage, President of the United States, is the world's biggest illegal arms trafficker. Nicolas Cage exposes government gun trafficking in Lord of War. Subscribe for more great videos. Click here, favorite, and sound off in the comments.
That is probably my favourite film of all time, Lord of War. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't, funny enough.
It is a good film, and I advise you to get that. You would enjoy that.
Would I?
Well, it's about guns, and you like that sort of thing.
Very good. Very good. Okay. 21 minutes of recording that. Very good.
Apart from Mamma Mia.